YouTube videos can have links again. I was setting up just now and I realized that the description box before when your wasn't read, and I'm like, wait, do I have access to having links in my description? Yes, I do. I have links in my description again. This is awesome. Yay! I'm actually gonna stay in sticker form because I am gonna switch over to um da, 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 da. Words fail. Something's because I'm gonna switch to the game in a bit. That's what I was gonna say. I got so excited about being able to have full access to my site again. Or cooking with gas. I think it is, right? Yeah, probably, maybe. Happy penis. All right. I'm gonna grab my earphones real quick. I'll be back in just this short moment. Short moment, I really mean it because it's not that long of a walk over here. Don't trip over anything. Painful thing to do, tripping over something, especially if you're barefoot. It is. Water bottle. Oh, filled it up too much. Shoot. Mm. Can't say I don't hydrate, y'all. Because I did, and I have. Magnetic earphones for the win. Alrighty. So here, it's already connected. Is to connect with the song ended, so I don't know. We're golden. We are great. We are vibing. We're here for a fun time. Play game. Gonna continue the trailblaze. Corner. Builds I can make Yao Guang. But we'll see. Sure, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, so we left off at the World's End Tavern.
So this is the World's End Tavern. No. Allow me to correct you. If you think this is all there is to the tavern, you're sorely mistaken. Like a single grape on a great bunch, this is just the part where the tavern connects to this world.
Sorry, but this looks like a regular lounge.
The so-called plain Arcadia isn't really an Arcadia either, but who's complaining? Life goes on, doesn't it?
I only just noticed these two were here.
If you're looking for something that's
They really do stand out.
true to its name, take a ride on the Astral Express. Funny thing is, it's literally a train. You know, can't find a single trace of astronautical engineering on it.
I mean, it's a space train in all fairness, so I think it's a little more sealed, for example, than, say, a normal train.
Wait, you two are navigator of the Astral Express and the raccoon on board, right? I've seen you in the news.
Nice to meet you. What raccoon? I'm the galactic baseballer.
Friends, a big shot is here. A real knee slapper incoming.
This is really from the Express?
You're not so freaking enthusiast, are you?
Express folks come to the tavern too?
Do they even have the sense of humor?
Can I get your autograph?
Sorry to soil my foot. I'll never wash it again.
Definitely odd.
Everyone, curb your curiosity. These two are my guests. Even the most mischievous among you should know when to stop and mind your manners.
Well, if it isn't Little Sparkle. We've all heard your joke. Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but a fool?
Oh my! Wouldn't a masked fool be better off without the fool? An empty mask sounds even better, no?
Not laughing now. Back to laughing. See, your joke.
Don't take an idiot's words too seriously. Unless you want to join them. All right. Now I can finally entertain my guests without interruptions. You two, this way. Let's talk about the imposter.
Please laugh to your heart's content.
That's I can actually see. Up with them right now. Yeah.
The man's wary gaze sizes up the young person before him for a moment. He offers a slight nod in greeting. Your curious gaze circles him. Is that thing by his side a talking monkey?
One banana monkey?
What's that?
Kid, I believe you're confusing me with some other primates you've met.
Sorry, my mistake.
To be fair, he doesn't add nana or banan to the end of the sentences.
Give me the same old dry jokes. Shake it.
Alright, you two. First round's on me. What'll it be?
Underage, a glass of water. Give me some among his most hardcore drink you've got. Okay. It's like to say. I want to know what the other options are. I have a feeling Himeko might be like, you're not drinking any of that. Honestly, I feel like that's what happens here. Initially, in my other one I picked, let's cut to the chase, but I'm also kind of curious about other options. Sober, underage, or give me the strongest and most hardcore drink you've got. I want to know the reaction. Yeah.
We're not here to drink. Time's ticking. Did you find anything on Sparxie?
About what I thought would happen.
Don't pull a long face. You'll sour the vintage in the cask. While you were gone, diligent little Sparkle was gathering intel non-stop and didn't waste a single minute. Sparxie. She did come here disguised as me. I called Giovanni. You might not remember him. He's the poor sap who drew the short straw to manage the storage area recently. Old Gio told me that a week ago,
I will admit it,
here
I
and took a
forgot
few
who
things.
Giovanni was for some reason until I saw him and I'm like, oh no, I remember him. There's another guy too, but I think that's the one I forgot.
Among them
Forgot.
was a vial of mimetic virus.
A mimetic virus. No wonder she could take over Graphia Academy and distort March and Weld's cognition, making them believe they're a student and teacher.
He wants to undercut Dr. Primitive Business.
Close enough. The so-called Sparxicon is a front for spreading a mimetic virus.
Knowing that isn't enough. What type of mimetic virus is she spreading? What are the symptoms? We need more on her plans and actions before we can counter it.
Thought of that already. So I visited a few friends and learned where the imposter's been haunting. To dig up details, we'll have to get hands-on.
Lead the way, then.
Let's move. Stay close.
I'm looking around this area for a moment.
Give me the same old dry jokes. Shake it.
Abandon all despair, ye who enter. If you want to pass, then amuse me. By the way, hate to ask, you're not aha themselves, are you?
Does that have anything to do with anything or hard? No.
Well, that's a relief. Not like I can tell if you were or stop you, right?
Isn't this the Tavern of the Elation? Don't you welcome the laughter, gracing you with their presence?
You're wrong. It's not that they are
So
unwelcome.
hilarious.
See that? The fools put up a sign over there. Aha! And morning act.
Why does the meme? Why does it that I get the idea of that one meme with DW just looking at a sign and being, "Jokes on them, I can't read." I can't imagine that with Aha though.
Ridiculous as it sounds, it's true. After 666 invitations to Aha went unanswered, the younger fools voted to expel the laughter from the path of elation.
Oh, I get it. It's like students expelling a teacher from a classroom. The action is meaningless. The message is loud and clear, though.
All right, Mr. Doorway. I assure you that none of us three is Aha, and none is a morning actor.
Oh, it's Sparkle. Is it really Sparkle? It's not someone else pretending to be Sparkle. I can't
Sparkle.
tell, and I don't care. Listen up, gray-haired lass. If you want me to open, pay the toll with saying a joke. I've been waiting for the one joke that can cure my melancholy. Now, amuse me.
I don't know how amused you'll be, but... What did these even say?
And then?
I said it. A joke.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, poor child. A bad joke is more pitiful than melancholy.
Then be adorable and open the door now. What a lame joke collector. Maybe there's just some uninspired stand-up comedian hiding behind it, stealing inspiration from everyone who walks through. Door won't open? Well, that's not adorable.
What are you going to do?
Knock.
I'm gonna break
Knock.
you open.
Knock, knock.
Didn't expect you to have the pull to get me into the tavern. As expected of a detective's assistant.
Back when I still had a sense of humor, a fool gave me an invitation. You can thank him for that. You're really going to see the Stellaron Hunter case through? They can only pay you in dirty money, you know.
What else can I do? The boys need the money. Credits aren't black or white, they're ones and zeros.
I mean...
All right. I reached out to Costide. He said that one of the 3 people who stole the mask looked familiar. He might have seen them in the news. Based on his description, I spent ages sketching the suspect's portrait. And I suspect it might be Don Hung, the Nameless from the Astral Express.
Costide. You owe him another favor. No paying this one back, huh? Speaking of which, Don Hung. That's a Xianzhou name, isn't it? Where have I heard that name before? That sounds so familiar. So, which of these 3 is Don Hung? The one with gray hair? The redhead? Or that black-haired girl who looks like she's ready to stir up trouble at any moment? No, no, don't tell me yet. Let me guess.
True brains behind. I'm convinced, by the way, Asheville is just there to look good, and narrator is just the actual brains behind the operation.
I know a bit of the Xianzhou language. The word Dan can mean red, so Dan Hong is the lady with red hair, right?
Your deduction skills never fail to impress. Fine, I'll just give you the answer. None of these three is Dan Hung. Do you even watch the news?
TV, newspapers, the internet, it's all fake news. What do you expect me to look at?
Let's get down to business. I couldn't find any trace of Dan Hung's actions. It's like someone wiped them clean. So I decided to try a different approach. Keep tabs on the other members of the Express crew. Maybe following their trail will lead to clues about the mask.
Nice work, Mr. Wren. They're heading deeper into the tavern. Follow me.
I see, gray hair. The tavern not inviting you sooner was their loss. Come on in.
Another day's run. This is here's thanks to Miss Buck for keeping my mask. I shall one day return the favor in full. Still on harmony.
Is the drink in these barrels really brewed from jokes?
Yep, you know your stuff, man.
Just heard some rumors, that's all.
Yoink.
Where's this?
Ta-da! Welcome to the dazzling lights of the Bliss Star. The heart of the tavern, Plain Arcadia's dazzling dance floor. There are some tasteless masked fools who consider this place the secret to keeping the laughter going. If life's cruel, don't beg for fairness. Dance! Shake away that sadness until it's all well mixed with the joy in your body.
Sure.
That huge light orb up there. For a tavern, it's as essential as the Phantasmoon in the sky. If we get the chance, I can take you inside for a Speaking of which, 2 months ago, some idiot, after downing hundreds of drinks, had the bright idea to knock it down with a super overlord spinning top. So, we had to reinforce the Bliss Star with a steel frame around it, and seal it inside the world in Kamvas.
And to how to take care of this place?
Aha! Take care! Weren't they banned from the tavern? And given the laughter's personality, if they took care of it, they'd just egg someone on to blow the place sky high.
Dear God. There.
This fool you're talking about. It wouldn't happen to be Sparxie, would it?
If it were, I'd already be tied to that light orb as the scapegoat. Anyway, the next stop is the Golden Confessional. The eyewitness says Sparxie was there.
The Golden Confessional? What kind of place is that?
A place where you can let go of all your worries. Well, words won't do it justice. Let's go see it for yourself.
Try recreating my first impression, I think. Let's get some of these real. Let me just do this real quick. Here. Take a break from the story and get some mats for Yelwang.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Did check everyone's
You want to betray me?
wallet. I probably should.
Let's improvise.
Immolate in my dance. It all dies. So beautiful. Fight to live!
Would I have done a
Can't wait anymore.
yeah. But I also need to beat up some enemies for my dailies, so there's that too.
Dreams do come true.
Fight to live! You want to betray me? Recalib sets the seas ablaze!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
Fight to
Still trying to figure out, by the way, if there's a current team you can use with Yeonwon. It's
Dreams do come true.
I have looked it up before, but I'm not really finding anything unless you have Sparxie, and she's not going to be here until later, so I gotta start saving shades.
Let the show begin.
Immolate in my dance. It all dies. So beautiful. Sets the seas ablaze. You want to betray me?
Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
Fight to live! Can't wait anymore.
I really hope I can get a friend for the Dahlia soon.
Friends? Indulge yourselves!
There.
Dreams do come true.
Recalibrating. Set the seas ablaze. You want to betray me?
Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
Fight to live! It all dies. So beautiful. So ill.
Oh yeah, there's also random Honkai instances on this one.
Etched in your bones. Fight to live! Can't wait anymore. Set the seas ablaze!
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Fight to live! You want to betray me? Set the seas ablaze!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Let's improvise.
Fight to live!
Trailblazer does some of the most damage.
Let the show begin.
It all dies. So beautiful. Set the seas ablaze. Can't wait anymore. Fight to live! Recalibrating in your bones. Set the seas ablaze. You want to betray me? Still the same old.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Fight to live!
Can't wait anymore.
Recite the Phantasmoon contract!
I forget the other ones
Friends?
for the preservation trouble.
Indulge yourselves!
Let's improvise.
Asking and probably not.
Still the same old.
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to live! The price of wishes.
Let the show begin.
It all does. So beautiful. Set the seas ablaze! You want to betray me?
Immolate in my dance. Dreams do come true.
Okay. I didn't check to see how much I needed. How much did I need? I still need about 68, it looks like. 8. Let's do this. And that gives me. Ooh, I have a temple. Do I want to try for her lake bone? I only have 3. Do I have any of these? No. Let's see where I'm at real quick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40, 38. Alright. Go! No. Just to go for that one. And then 3 pulls left there.
Nice.
Did it early, but nope. That's okay. Achievement set yet. Who's laughing now? Why uses with every laughter to defeat an enemy? Yeah, okay. Adorable though. Definitely like being able to have fun little accessories. Kind of fun. Give myself this well. I think we'll do Diversion Universe a little later, because I realized that there are still jades I can get from here. So I'm gonna take a break from this. No, we'll do it. I'll get the jades. Ooh, what's this? Tavern declarations.
Let me show you how to open a path. Play according to the sheet music, and the path will naturally open up.
The steel frame actually opened.
Our melodies.
The Wispay here actually changed color with the lights.
Just another night at the tavern. Fun, right?
I don't think I noticed that before. It's a bathroom.
Please laugh. He'll do anything to get you to laugh. So many sinks? Why bring us here?
Stampo?
Witnesses say a week ago, I came to the bar, knocked back a few shots of Bomb's first drop, then headed here. The Golden Confessional is an emergency shelter for fools who've had one drink too many. Here, we shed our excess baggage before marching light-footed into the next second.
Just a bathroom.
The Golden Confessional is the Golden Confessional, not some random bathroom.
Sound effects are a bit.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. Sparkle said you'd be coming to the tavern. Old Sampo's heart is bursting with joy. And a teensy bit of sorrow. How did Sparkle beat me to inviting my #1 bestie to the tavern for a drink?
Stampo, it's you! I knew I'd find you here. I don't think I actually did, though. How do I say this?
You knew? And what made you link me to this place? Oh, that's kinda harsh, sis. Hello, Miss Himiko. Long time no see.
Mr. Sampo, hello. What business brings you here this time?
No business. Just here to repay an old favor.
Ms. Fool here sent me a message asking for HELP. Someone's been parading around the tavern impersonating her.
Well, now, this is some juicy news. Miss Sparkle's usually the one impersonating others, but look how the tables have turned. The trickster's
the
getting a
turns
taste of her
tables.
own medicine.
Shush, Sampo. I brought you here to repay a favor, not to gossip about me.
Oh, I've suffered the embarrassment of losing my mask myself. Thanks to Miss Sparkle's mercy, I didn't end up stranded, so here I am today, ready to help you out. No questions asked.
All right then.
Yay.
Let's get to work.
Get to work? What are we doing?
Naturally, we'll fish around in these thrones where humans dump their worries and find the worries that Miss Sparxie left behind.
Not even hygienic.
You want us to unclog your toilet?
Make it into jokes.
I'm not joking. Don't be too shocked, you two. Let me share a little secret about how we masked fools stay mentally healthy.
Well, about that.
Drink a mood lifter like Bomb's first drop, and all the harmful memoria in your body, you know, the pain, the worries, gets purged in one go.
That doesn't really sound that healthy, actually.
That's how fools pull pranks
and have a blast without a shred of guilt.
So, all that Memoria has settled under this bathroom. And you want to sift through it to find Sparxie's worries and catch her thoughts before she acts?
I guess.
If luck's on our side, maybe we'll even dig up the secret to beating her. Huh? What's wrong, ma'am? You don't look so hot.
I've got no objection to the task, but doing this barehanded, I refuse.
Oh, don't worry. When has old Sempo ever come unprepared? Trust me, I won't let you get off that easy. Emotional impact drill. Oh, sorry. Wrong gadget. Oh, this one. Hey, have you heard of a dowsing rod? Well, forget it. I'll spare you the theory.
Appreciated, I think. But also, how's that supposed to work?
Oh, I tuned the drill bit to resonate with Sparkle's temperament. It'll drill out Memoria fountains with similar emotions.
But fair warning, use it carefully. It's been a week since Sparxie was here.
Keep your guard up in case something else comes bursting out.
With so many toilets, where do we start?
Well, if you ask me, leave it to luck.
We don't have time for luck. My radar says that Pompous Imposter would pick the highest spot to vent. Exactly. The Golden Throne. Give it a try.
Girl, pick a spot to drill and start mining that gold.
What even is this?
Sampo, does this thing even work?
Of course it works.
Try
Don't
by
you trust
luck.
your old pal, Sempo?
I genuinely come from the bucket of human worm we're about to burst for. Suddenly something emerges from the sewer. What in the world is this?
What? That doesn't seem like something she'd be worried about.
After going through all this trouble to sneak in, thought I'd go down in a blaze of glory if I got caught. What the heck is going on with this place? Have the masked fools really fallen this far? Me? I'm a mourning actor. Isn't it obvious?
Exactly makes you mourning.
Can't you tell? I'm very sad right now.
We'll meet an actual mourning actor in the future. Maybe we'll actually meet some while we're here. That'd be interesting. Because they do get mentioned quite a bit, right?
Let me tell you about my tragic mission. After the tavern issued a ban on mourning actors, I painstakingly snuck in here to reveal to them the truth that destiny is eternally sorrowful.
Huh?
I failed. I smashed every obstacle during the infiltration, only for the outcome to smash me. Yesterday, I went on stage at the bar and revealed my true identity to everyone and told them a tragic tale, bracing myself for their harshest punishment and farthest exile. But these fools kept whistling from below, and some bought me several rounds. Someone even
even came up on stage to hug me, praising me as the unprecedented masked fool.
You should change careers.
This is utterly humiliating.
I like how Sample's just like, oh, don't look at me.
His bad taste joke.
That was kind of funny. Do this one now.
Are we gonna have a bladder competition?
Violent splashing sounds come in the bucket as human worries are about to burst floors. Finally, something emerged from the tower. What world is this?
Watch out, sis! Must be some weird thing a fool dumped into the sewers, huh?
Oh, we're fighting. Okay.
Which irresponsible exorcist did this?
The tavern sewer system is not a dump.
Let's improvise.
My friends, indulge yourselves!
Let the show begin.
Surprise the wishes.
Immolate in my dance. It all dies. So beautiful.
Are we gonna have a
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
You draw near the throne that is radiating Nora supreme power. It's unquestionably made of solid gold. Oh, hey, a thingy. Every atom that makes it up came from a neutron star, collisions and supernova bursts. Yet the masked fools poured these precious tears of the stars into vessels of all human worries. Perhaps in their eyes, this was their way of playing a cosmic joke. You notice a problem. Compared to the towering throne, you are way too small to reach and dip the drill bit into the water.
Sampo, how did you get up there just now?
Oh, right! Silly me. Through that pipe on the side.
Jessica.
What's this?
No, but Monty, she calls too.
Plunger.
Didn't come down. Got it. Standing on a toilet. Golden throne emanates a dazzling aura of authority. You're genuinely afraid you might slip and fall right into it. You forcefully thrust the drill bit into the toilet. Suddenly, the toilet starts gushing water violently and something emerges from the drain. Come out, Sparxie's worries.
See? What did I tell you? The imposter's worries have appeared. What a rare sight. Sparxicle used to always connect with everyone online. But now, for the first time, she's meeting her fans through the sewer network. Sorry, but we're your haters. Come clean now. What are you planning to do with that mimetic virus you stole? Use Sparxicon as a front to turn everyone into mindless zombies or dancing monkeys? How could I ever harm my dearest, most beloved fans?
You took an entire school of teachers and students hostage and turned them into your puppets to help you enter the Phantasmoon games. You're going to argue that you did it all for them?
Of course I did. From the very first day I was created, I've been doing exactly what my creator asked of me. Listening to every fan's questions, empathizing with their pain and troubles. They feel insecure about being ordinary, cry when ignored by those they like, and strive to stand out because they desperately want others' approval. Sparxie hears every wish, and she answers. During these Phantasmoon games, I'll grant their wishes through the ceremony of the Master of Elation.
Mimetic virus?
No, I'll give each of them a choice. The choice to become me. Because deep down, every one of them longs to become Sparxie. To wear this dazzling mask, capture the internet's attention, and bask in praise. You must have heard that saying. In the future, everyone gets their 15 minutes of fame.
15 minutes of fame in some cases seem to last a lot longer than that.
Now, that moment has come. Sparxicon will turn every spectator into me!
For reals? She plans to use a mimetic virus to turn everyone into herself?
Oh, the answer was right there in the riddle all along. You know, I gotta say, that's very Sparkle.
Very Sparkle.
As expected of my imposter, you're absolutely bonkers!
Sis, is now the time to be tooting your own horn, just thinking about being turned into a copy of you? I can't even force a smile.
Yeah. It's elation.
Oh? And who gets to define elation? The laughter, the fools, the IPC, or every me seeking joy on the Arcadian internet? Contrary to popular belief, the masters of the Phantasmoon games were never us, the supplicants, but the spectators watching us. Sadly, the Inter-Astral Peace Network showed people other worlds in the cosmos. Once horizons widen, expectations climb. Nothing they hear or see feels fresh, interesting, or thrilling enough. And everyone fears that they're outdated, uninteresting, or unexciting in others' eyes. So the world's like a derailed train, racing toward thrills and madness. Nameless of the Astral Express. Am I wrong?
Really just a bundle of worries.
Bingo! You got it. I'm a part of her. Wherever there's a screen, wherever my audience is, my eyes and ears will be there too. I want to see how far you in this outdated model can go. The harder you struggle, the more spectacular it'll be when I live stream the Astral Express cruise derailment at Sparxicon! I'm looking forward to your resistance, Nameless.
Oh, heads up, everyone! She's getting serious.
Very serious.
Oh man, the other day I ran into this fan. He insisted on showing me some gallows humor, jokes we found online, saying they were absolutely hilarious. But all he did was show me a video of someone being killed by the Antimatter Legion, then burst out laughing. Come, let's all enjoy this gallows humor together!
Take.
Immolate in my dance. It all dies. So beautiful. Sets the seas ablaze. Can't wait anymore.
My friends, indulge yourselves!
Fight to live!
I like that confidence.
This is getting fun. Sets the seas ablaze. You want to betray me? Let's improvise. Let the show begin. Etched in your bones.
Listen, Sparkle. You only asked me to do your dirty work, but you never said anything about being your thug. You owe me compensation for emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Everyone's going to become me soon. Sampo, crawl out of your money pit for a moment, will you?
To think, plain Arcadia's elation would end up like this. Back when I still lived in this place, the internet was just for sharing information. Live streaming and virtual idols.
In the olden days
We'd
of
never even
internet.
heard of them.
I remember it best for cat memes.
Coming back now feels like stepping into a foreign land. Like returning home, only to find home isn't where it used to be.
Either way, this is definitely not elation.
It's just madness wrapped in a cheerful shell. She's convinced that we'll be powerless to stop her plan, even if we know what it is. But I'm not ready to roll over just yet.
Just yet.
I know. Even I don't want to turn into that phony's lookalike. Though, we're not that different.
Since the fools stash dangerous things like mimetic viruses in the tavern, I assume they must have also prepared some countermeasures?
Ma'am, you give us fools too much credit. This is the
Too much
tavern,
credit, he may
not
go
the
far,
well-ordered
too
Krita
much
space
credit.
station. But I do know a place. With some luck, we might find a mimetic virus cleanup expert.
All right. Now that you folks have a lead and no shortage of fighting spirit, old Sempo's calling it a day.
You coming with us?
The Astral Express always has a way of handling crises, doesn't it? With big shots here, a sidekick like me doesn't need to steal the spotlight. Oh, if you run into trouble, you can always ring old Sempo then. I'll even give you folks a special discount, sort of.
Sort of.
Well then, farewell, everyone.
So, where are we heading next?
Let's check out Fatal Joke.
There are so many toilets that I'm having selection.
Uh-huh.
Don't know what just happened, but it happened.
This place feels more like a maze than a tavern.
Well, it is a space-time maze after all.
Fair enough.
I really wish wish we had one of these light orbs on the express.
Even fit in the express.
Mr. David Day in Ward 4, please complete your discharge procedures as soon as possible. Your appetite has exceeded hospital capacity. We're begging you. I've extra stiff enough sprinted to everyone I see!
Why is there a hospital hidden inside the tavern?
Why are we even asking?
Well, because those who can become fools are all a bit sick in the head. Not your regular headaches and fevers, but matters of the heart. Every time someone goes bonkers and stirs up trouble in the tavern, like scattering nosewalker parasite ticks in every corner, or spiking the beer barrels with truth serum that makes people spew insults.
Hold up. I looked and I realized I forgot to change it. My bad. My bad.
For each time the whole place goes topsy-turvy, there's always some fool who, in the spirit of elation, volunteers to treat them. Yep, they get sent right here to Fatal Joke. Strange. Why isn't there even a fake doctor around today?
Fake?
Even if some fool claims to have a legit medical license, you wouldn't dare trust them, would you?
Attention patients. Please refrain from eating beef hot pot in the hallway. If you wish to dine, please invite the hospital director to join you. Thank you. Would Dr. Hartman from Plastic Surgery please report to the director's office immediately? This hospital doesn't even have a plastic surgery department. Who on earth are you? Dr. Zhongshan from Mental Health Care, please report to exam room 1. We're 1 player short for cards. Thank you.
Is this a theater or a hospital?
Yes.
Alert. Patient detected ahead. Patient detected ahead. Please line up in an orderly fashion for registration and wait for the doctor to begin consultations.
Patient number 01, Akavilli. Is there a Miss Akavilli?
Huh?
Miss Akavilli, diagnosed with Stellaron symptoms per the records. Are you present? Please proceed to exam room 1.
They called you by name, Miss Akavilli. You might as well go take a look.
Give me a neon name for a last name. This thing.
patients. Please refrain from eating beef hot pot in the hallway. If you wish to dine, please invite the hospital.
You're finally back, Akivili. I've reviewed your clinical records. Your Stellaron symptoms are stable. Continued observation will suffice.
Are you?
I'm your presiding physician.
I had one.
Good news for you. You don't need to rush into treatment just yet. Though, I can't say the same for Miss Sparkle over there. Patient number 02, Miss Sparkle, please come in. Hello there, Miss Sparkle.
You're one of the few who didn't mistake me for that imposter, Doctor. But just a reminder, yours truly isn't sick. I'm perfectly healthy.
I've seen so many patients, and you're among the most severe. I could already make an initial diagnosis at first glance. Your ailment is loss of self. If someone can transform into 10,000 characters, would she still remember her original self?
Good question. But if someone could become 10,000 characters, does the original even matter anymore? By the way, Doc, are you familiar with any treatment protocols for mimetic viruses?
Mimetic viruses. I've heard about it. The city sent over a few cases. The patients had one thing in common. They were all heavy internet users. The medical records are in the room. You can take a look if you want.
Is this Dual-Mention City? How is that possible?
The tavern's spatial structure is bizarre to begin with. It's not that strange to see Dual-Mention City here.
Would Dr. Hartman from plastic surgery please report to the director's office?
Casually browse through documents on your computer desktop, finding those unarchived medical records that are the real priority characters. A patient claims to be Enna, and he's Enna incarnate. Then those who give him the thumbs up are blessed with flash drives, the order. The next record is even more absurd. The patient claims that he is Enna, and the person who claims to be Enna is actually Yoshi, who has gone mad. Next page, the patient searches everywhere for the spacebar, believing their system lacks a jump function. Next page. Medical record Yao Wong. Homeland Yukwe. Yukwe? Humanoid category, celestial subspecies, temporal dispartment. Chief complaint. The patient suffers from an unusual chronological disease. The disease has lasted for 30 years and causes skips in space-time induced displacement. The disease has temporarily been dubbed a temporal dislocation. 30 years ago, the patient experienced an accident in extrapolation array, leading the symptoms to temporal displacement. No similar cases have been reported to date. During episodes, the patient unconsciously deviates from the current space-time coordinates, leaping through the space-time continuum and reappearing at the incorrect temporal point. According to previous diagnostic records, temporal displacement ranges approximately less than or greater or less than 1 to 12 hours. What's this symbol again? Whatever. The 12 hours accompanied by spatial displacement within the radius of 15 kilometers. The cause of the episodes remain unknown, and the pattern of occurrence is still unclear, although there is a suspected increase in frequency. Infinite lifespan of a stable state with no risk of becoming Mara-struck. Follow-up report. The patient is in good spirits with stable breathing, clear speech, and normal physical condition. There is no trend of disease progression. After wearing the Nexus Sapientiae? I have no idea how to pronounce that, I'm so sorry. The frequency of displacement episodes have decreased. The patient's self-awareness remains uninterrupted during the temporal leaps, and brain function remains highly active in post-displacement, suggesting a possible maintained connection with the space-time structure of the Deca light reflection barrier. Following the displacement episodes, the patient exhibits a temporary decrease in blood pressure and blood sugar. Cardiopulmonary function and bone density remain unaffected by space-time displacement. Carry sugar pills to ensure regular intake of sugar. Attached to long-term leave permit. Declaration rejected by patient. Scheduled to visit the clinic upon feeling unwell.
No way. Are these General Yao Guang's medical records?
You instinctively look away. Some things are better left unknown. Why are those even out?
It'd be so funny if you were not funny.
So funny if you are not funny.
The medical records are on the bookshelf. First pile on the left.
Sparxie virus case and treatment plans. Affected by the supplicant Sparxie, the Sparxie virus is spreading work from Graphia Academy surrounding areas. The Department of Operation Defense has activated the Phantasmoon Games Emergency Response Plan, established in quarantine zones, and providing targeted treatment of affected civilians. Based on infected vectors, several preliminary treatment protocols have been established. All Academy mimetic treatment facilities are advised to reference these protocols when receiving patients. Details are outlined below. To ensure the safety of the medical personnel, this report has been treated with mimetic scrubbing procedures and is safe to use. That's interesting. Infection vector and symptoms. The Sparxie virus possesses the ability to spread through the written text. Upon viewing and comprehending blurry-slated text, the mimetic agent infiltrates the patient's self-awareness, causing them to continuously repeat phrases such as "I love Sparxicle" and "I want to become Sparxicle." The condition worsens with each repetition, gradually transforming their self-awareness into that of Sparxicle. It should be noted that patients infected via text are highly likely to have been exposed to compound infection from both auditory and visual mimetic vectors. Soundproofing measures must be strictly implemented during treatment. Immediately isolate the patient to prevent secondary exposure to mimetic virus. All treatment equipment must be disconnected from the network after mimetic contamination. Then, following a standard prescription procedures for textual means, inject the patient with massive amounts of redundant, harmless information to dilute the override of Sparxie virus. In the patient's cognition, text frequency should be maintained between 22 to 26 characters per second, with each treatment session controlled within 0.5 system hours. Audio transmission. Infected method is the least harmful variant with a distinct phase of differentiation in phase 1 after hearing specific trigger word. Sparxicle invades the auditory system, replacing all information the patient hears with Sparxicle. In phase 2, all sounds produced by the patient are replaced with Sparxicle, and they become contagious. In the transmission method, this phase is extremely covert. For example, patients will hide Sparxicle within fragmented speech using patterns like, "Hey, what should we have for dinner tonight? How about spaghetti with meatballs with pickle sauce? Please exercise." That's not really discreet, though. Expose the patient to high-noise environments. This will continue to interrupt the normal functioning of their auditory organs. No need to worry about damage to the patient. We've reported advanced medical equipment from the Industrial Peace Corporation. There won't be any permanent residual damage. Then the correction device will be used to control the patient's vocal organs and force them to read the Intellitron Basic Emotion Test and explain the rules until the patient is free from the mimetic influence. Visual transmission. High-risk infection type When the patient is exposed to patterns containing Sparxie virus on the network, their cognition will rapidly become infected. Mutes will cover their visual senses, causing the patient to perceive all faces as Sparxie. And their own face will also shift into being Sparxie. Additionally, there are also extremely dangerous infected individuals who will sport Sparxie on the surface of their retinas, and anyone they gaze upon will become infected. Enclose the patient with a dark room and separate them from distinct visual contact. Use counter-mimetic images provided by the IPC to train patients with visual functions to precisely remove the mimetic virus engraved in their visual system. Currently, Sparxie virus continues to spread with a potential for mimetic mutilation. If any unusual situations are discovered, report them immediately to the Department of Aberration Defense. Do not attempt to handle it on your own.
Are there already victims in the city?
To eliminate the mimetic virus, helping Patient Zero face reality is a crucial phase of the treatment.
What's happening?
You've never been to Fatal Joke before?
That's not surprising. I don't spend much time at the tavern. And to reiterate, I'm perfectly healthy.
I love patients who deny their illness. I'll personally shatter their self-confidence. Miss Sparkle, I'm going to write up a detailed diagnosis report for you. In the meantime, why don't you chat with your fellow patients who share your affliction?
Gray hair, let's go. I don't want to waste any more time with this quack.
Miss Sparkle, please wait in this room until the consultation is complete.
They're at the one in the middle.
Sparkle, do you still remember me? More people got my name right today than in the past week. I'm so touched. I am your original mask. The Sparkle Roll mask.
Sparkle Roll?
The archetype of a bright maiden doomed for a short life. The avenger who perishes with her nemesis. The lover who dies for love. The young artist driven to madness. You used me to win fame, applause, and countless eager gazes. So why would you cruelly cast me aside? Please, wear me once more. The worst thing an actor should do is be tied down to one type of role. Do yourself a favor and stay down.
Excellent.
Sparkle, you're back! You seem happy.
You're really happy?
Yeah! I'm keeping my spirits high, just like she asked. Sparkle, Sparkle! You're the one who told me that a smiling mask will never have bad luck, aren't you? This world doesn't want to see too much sadness, cruelty, rage, or pain. You told me that I just need to smile, no matter what. I did everything you asked. But why did you abandon me? Right now, I just want to scream, to cry, to shout. I just want to devour you all.
Just how many masks have you thrown away?
Good question.
Don't worry about it. Everyone sheds just as many versions of themselves in a lifetime.
The diagnosis results are in, Miss Sparkle.
Hey there. Are you also troubled by the same illness as me? What illness do you have? I once suffered from a disease called Fool.
Disease is Fool.
A masked fool named Sparkle grew out of me, slowly becoming one with me. She used me to bear all the pain caused by her performances, left me battered and bruised, while she slipped away from everything. But I was lucky enough to find this tumor called Sparkle. And I expelled this malignant growth from my body. You're just a tool I discarded.
Attention patients. Please refrain from eating beef hot pot in the hall.
Miss Sparkle, I have your results. Your main components are madness, humor, and a theatrical personality. Unfortunately, the proportions are badly imbalanced. You're beyond saving. But the silver lining is your mask has fallen off. She's free at last.
And that's where everyone's misfortune began. None of the masks I've cast off ever had such strong opinions or such a temper.
She's not just your virtual art persona. Is Sparxie also one of your fool's masks?
She no longer needs to be corroded by your cancer of rationality. Now she can do anything that you wanted to do but didn't dare to do.
Ha! As if there's anything Miss Sparkle wouldn't dare to do.
For example, you don't dare wear any one mask for too long. Like a butterfly shedding old skin, you keep discarding every mask just so you won't be defined or bound by them. You're afraid to stop, to be stuck in some stereotype. You're afraid that one day you won't be elating enough. That's why you drew Miss Sparxie and became her online. As a dazzling mask, everyone confides in her. Everyone wants to be her. Everyone feeds her their clever ideas. You thought this would inject new life into your elation. But sadly, once the mask is on you, you become its accessory. People care only about the image the mask paints. No one cares about the you beneath. And that is why she came to life. Human recognition and desire will flow through the internet, providing nourishment for her to bloom. She'll become a bewitching flower, conforming to everyone's wishes, letting them wear her, become her, and blossom across all of plain Arcadia. What a beautiful sight.
Doctor, do you have a way to stop her?
Stop? You mean treat? Yes? Cremate Sparkle. That's the best treatment I can prescribe.
And here I thought you had something clever. After all, there's only one radical cure for all suffering. Make oneself disappear, right?
Miss Sparkle, don't think I'm joking around with you. I only misbehave outside the tavern. But here, I am a doctor, without quotation marks. My treatment is real and effective. Generally, when a fool vanishes, their mask loses its power and becomes a dead thing. You're two sides of the same coin, after all. But as for Sparxie, I can't say for sure. During SparxieCon, she'll be worn by millions of ordinary people in plain Arcadia, feeding her with sustenance and strength. Your window of opportunity is therefore fleeting. Go on, lie down on that bed and say goodbye to your friends. Press that button and the nurse will come wheel you away. There's a door in the tavern that absolutely positively leads to a still-burning star in Siduni Rama. The nurse will send you there, and that'll be the end of it.
And if I say no?
Then I'll have to be impolite. Miss Sparkle, nameless, the choice is yours. As for me, by the laughter above, I've got to catch the next ship out of this dump.
Hey! What's going on? Why am I pinned here? Gray hair.
The mask of the masked fool represents what you wish to become. You use it to focus your power, but the mask will gradually bind you as well. That's why you've been avoiding Sparxie all this time. She didn't just steal a vial of mimetic virus. She stole your strength. No wonder the fool at the bar joked, when a masked fool loses their mask, what remains is just a fool.
Yes. Every fool has at least one such mask. Not mere decoration, but a part of our destiny, crafted by our own hands. It might be a mourning actor mask you took a liking to and stole from them. It might be a head accessory you personally sketched in a moment of inspiration. Or it might be something that one day fell from the sky and latched onto your face. To become a fool, one must experience at least one such instance of destiny. Through the mask's eye holes, we gain a different perspective. Finally seeing how the universe is simply churning with endless jokes, and the absurd nature of our existence as living beings. The mask is who we want to be. And now, this imposter is more me than I am.
I'm tempted.
Do it! Press the button. Call the nurse and cremate Miss Sparkle. At least then, the imposter will lose her power for a little while. You should be able to take her down easily, right? You're not actually going to press it, right?
Give us a moment to hesitate, to think.
Waiting is torture, you know. You're not doing this on purpose to punish me, are you? Hey, gray hair! Say something!
Don't press the button. Press the button. Frantically mashing buttons. What do? Did I contemplate my options here? To push or not to push? Or even to frantically mash buttons like a controller. It's a button, I'm pressing them.
Hey! Gray hair! Have you forgotten our friendship? You'll make the button smoke at this rate. Too bad. I took the battery out of the button earlier while no one watched. It was a test, and you failed.
Since the fool made her choice, she must have a plan to reclaim the mask, right? If you dare say no, I'll press this button and let the orbital cannon cremate you for real. Your sticky little fingers aren't fast enough to steal this battery, are they?
There's a way. There's always a way. Miss Sparkle will definitely
That
take responsibility.
Himiko literally just has a button on her
Sparxicon.
that releases a gigantic cannon
What's
into
with
one
this
specific
applause?
spot. Is
Have we
insane.
been watched the whole time?
Bravo!
That's hilarious! So the audience watched our every move in that treatment? Is this a hospital or a theater?
That's life for you. While there's life, there's judgment. In every unseen corner, countless judging eyes are watching, diagnosing, and writing their own prescriptions.
I must admit, Fatal Joke is a fascinating place. Real shame I didn't come check it out earlier.
Ignore the spectators. They're just here for laughs. They won't help and couldn't if they tried. You said you had a way to stop Sparxie. Let's hear it. What's the plan?
I've got a few anti-sparkle weapons in my collection.
Why would you go against yourself?
I've always had this premonition that one day Miss Sparkle would become an unstoppable terror in this universe. Someone has to find a way to stop me before that day comes. On a trip, I met a girl who shared my tastes. She had quite the knack to be a fool. In our battle of wits, she nearly turned me into sparkle paste using the local tumbleweed specialty. She also had a massive mech with beam cannons up the wazoo, ready to blast away any time. I quietly replicated those powerful goodies from my travels. With these anti-sparkle weapons, that imposter won't know what hit her. I gotta say, I'm quite the visionary. You two, let's head to the storage area next. I've already contacted Giovanni. He's doing an inventory check of the lost items there.
Sorry for the director. Isn't really a place for kids. Special for dishes. So polite. Patient come up and even transformation spells to make it more interesting, but you find it interesting that you found your to be boss.
Sign the contract!
It all does.
So beautiful!
This little guy.
You want to betray me? Until everything burns to ashes!
Let's improvise.
Etched in your bones, set the seas ablaze!
Punchline. What am I dead?
This is a stage where no one can predict me. Tolerance for jokes is way too low.
Message. Beep boop. Frontline reporter bringing fresh intel. This is bad news. Something weird is happening to all students in the school. This purple thinks I'm getting infected too. I can't breathe. Anything unusual? It's not right. They're taking down the wave mural from the school. Beep beep. Detecting movement heading towards this purple's position. Do you remember my contributions to the club president?
Intel from the school?
The Furbo journalists couldn't find March or Mr. Yang, but they did spot Sparxie taking down the wave mural in the school courtyard.
Oh? That's noteworthy. Looks like Sparxie is busy making preparations too. But why do all this? Never mind her for now. Let's check out the Fool's storage area.
Ciao. Right now.
This tavern is huge.
It's alright. I just wish there were more fun spots around here.
How much more fun spots do you need, Sparkle?
Wait, there are that many people under the dance floor?
it's a big stellar jade.
I can cough in 9 different languages.
How does that work exactly? Coughing in a different language.
Hey, Gio! What are you doing up there?
Working my tail off for you, tallying the losses. Wait, who'd you bring with you? Oh, it's Miss Trailblazer. I knew you'd step into the tavern and become one of us someday. Those with the makings of masked fools are naturally drawn to one another.
You sure know quite a few fools.
Ah, and the lovely lady behind you. You must be Miss Himiko, navigator of the Express. A pleasure to meet you.
Mr. Giovanni, just call me Himiko.
Normally only fools may enter, but since Sparkle brought you, and you are practically an old friend, I can make an exception as the caretaker. Let me...
Gio, cut the spiel. Sampo says you recite that intro so often he's grown calluses on his ears. Want the fool's treasures, souvenirs, and prank gear? Come to the Grand Treasury Storage. They've stashed everything here.
They've stashed everything here.
You stole my line again.
It sounds familiar.
Picked it up on a trip to another world. You've heard this phrase too, haven't you? I'll admit it's catchy, that's why I used it as a slogan. Storage area visits went up by 26% after that.
Business first. Did you see my pickup message I sent? Where's my stored anti-sparkle weapons?
Well, your storage list is a total mess. You never leave any notes. If I hadn't been called to audit, who'd know how many surprises you got stashed away? As for the anti-sparkle weapons, oh, I'd love to know what on earth that's supposed to be. Why don't you go in and look for yourself? As requested, I've linked the vault entrance to your collection room.
Gio, did the imposter leave this behind?
How should I know? I've been doing inventory all this time. I only just now noticed something fishy about this thing.
See anything? Flying in a weird place like this might lead to some kind of fairy tale answer, you know? And then I met you, dear guest. Seeing those hidden feathers doesn't just fill you with nostalgia. For the prelude to dreams. Even with scars concealed, the past lingers still. Please. Don't be so brief. I better get back to Dreamville to look after the little ones. Farewell. That was an actual origami bird. But doesn't look like it belongs. Oh, there you are. Did it fail again? Then say one leaf finds the eyes and you don't know where the Phantasmoon hides. Turns out 2 leaves don't work either. I'm such a fool, boss. I see you work for the magazine too. Yes, boss. That's right, boss. I've worked hard for Boba Weekly for 13 years. Just opportunities to sneak into the tavern are rare, and I let temptation get the better of me. Okay, I get it just this once. Thank you for your mercy, boss. Next time I'll only use 1 thief. No, wait, I mean I won't do it again. I'll go right now.
Huh? What's this?
Whoa! That's one massive stellar jade.
Let's go in and take a look.
Can we just appreciate for a moment that this is the first time we really see a stellar jade in 3D? Pretty cool. Touch the jade. Stellar jade. There are many theories about where these gems came from. Some say they're light that cooled and crystallized after primordial universe took shape. Others claim they're the crystallized essence of ancient Lithuanian, born from billions of years. I've had that wrong and I don't care. Without a doubt, the memorizing beauty could be traded for everything in this universe. Material pleasures, light cones in the garden, ancient relics, and even devotion of others. There's such a huge one right in front of you. Big enough to drive everyone crazy. That's right. You want it. You really want it. You're going into a frenzy. My precious.
Kid, wake up. This rock is dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll smash it with one swing!
You got it! Smash every last one and bring them all back!
60 jades! Free jades! Free jades!
Stellar jade is the perfect bait for catching the nameless. How generous of you. First time I've seen a thief steal something and leave something even more valuable in the vault. Isn't this exactly the type of phantom thief flair we masked fools adore? Remove a carefully curated piece and leave a gift in place to soothe the owner. A jumbo-sized stellar jade is surely worth a jar of mimetic virus and a few anti-sparkle weapons, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I found the thing.
And you stole my other prized pieces too?
Audacity!
That worthless junk? Consider it a complimentary vault cleaning. Before Sparxie begins, I'd like a little warm-up entertainment. Old model and the nameless. You should be able to break out of this room, right? Don't disappoint me now! Game over! My anti-sparkle weapon has turned into a failed science project!
Let's improvise.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Let the show begin!
It ain't over.
Immolation my dance! It all dies. So beautiful!
Fight to live! Gio, the security here is an absolute mess.
You're in no position to talk. Even the drinksmith here is a temp. Count yourself lucky I'm kind enough to help tally your storage.
She didn't just steal my power and my collection. She completely destroyed Miss Sparkle's reputation.
A correction, Miss Sparkle's worst day so far.
I hate that I know that one. I hate that I know that one!
Wanna make fun of me? Go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. I also don't think gear tumbleweeds and giant mechs would work on someone spreading mimetic viruses. I thought of a way just now that might suppress the mimetic contagion at Graphia Academy. You can fight fire with fire, but a mimetic virus can be scoured away with water.
What do you mean?
Our informant at the school reports Sparxie is removing the central mural there. The imaginated mural, World Breaker Waves, is said to be a work left behind by Graphia herself. Legend says the wave comes from the Dove Brook river water she used to wash off her painting mistakes. The artists say it is blessed. That's why they kept it in the school. I couldn't understand why Sparxie went to such lengths to tear it down. Now I do. Painting mistakes are redundant information that stain a painting. A mimetic virus is redundant information that stains the mind. If someone knew how to harness this Dovebrook wave to wash over the school, they could cleanse the infection she spread. That's why Sparxie wanted to hide the mural. Exactly. As a Graphia Academy alumna, I know a bit of traditional painting. Right now, our most directly effective plan is to break into the school, regain control of the mural, and use it to suppress Sparxie's movements.
Let's go. I'll make this imposter pay 100-fold.
Looks like our paths must part in haste. I wish you all fair winds on your journey ahead. Oh, if any of you feel uncertain about what's next, here's a small suggestion. Take a detour inside the Blistar Light Orb. A quick prayer to the gods before battle hardly counts as wasting time, does it?
It depends on who you ask personally, but whatever.
For us masked fools, that light orb holds the same significance as the Phantasmoon hanging above. Deep within the orb, everyone can find the divine revelations of the Elation.
Sure, I'm sure. Back there. So.
This doesn't look like where we came in.
Don't worry. I had old Geo open a shortcut.
There are a lot of shortcuts, aren't there? Little President, we got another situation here. Any new intel? After that meeting, Lady ordered students to take down the Wave Bureau. This verbal would be keeping close watch. They found it. Where they're keeping it. It's just one of them. I'll keep it at... find the rest. Holy purpley. This lady seems to have spotted me. My bait is sealed. The President. Oh. Of course, isn't that okay? Sending a spy to infiltrate this place. English, you've got some tricks up your sleeve, huh? However, you're running low on both time and odds. Don't get cocky. Pick up the pace. Don't keep me waiting in suspense.
Darn it. They found something else at the school?
Your cover journalist got caught.
We need to pick up the pace.
Is that what Sparxie just said? Let's see, puzzle.
Giovanni said we could find the divine revelations of the Elation inside the light orb. Don't tell me this orb is another tavern room.
Bingo! Your intuition's spot on. It isn't just a light-polluting orb. Think of it as a shrine for fools.
Isn't that how banned from entering?
The youngsters only revoked the Laughter's right to enter the tavern. They don't reject things associated with them.
Whatever, whatever.
Inside this light orb is a miracle tied to a ha. It responds to any fool who approaches. Let me show you something mind-blowing. Here we go. Open sesame!
Nothing happened.
I said, open sesame! Open sesame! Sesame? Open?
I could almost hear the trombone in my head.
Hooray! So in their eyes, I don't even count as a masked fool anymore? What a wonderful surprise! The imposter stole my identity too!
The good news is, at least one of us is still a masked fool.
Hey!
When did that happen?
That's way too harsh.
Actually, when did that happen?
I hate to admit it, but gray hair, it's opened for you. The light orb has acknowledged.
First, puzzle. Actually pretty easy in comparison to others. I don't think I even need to... I believe on this one I don't actually need to rotate anyway. Rotations needed. Tap.
Great. The more the better.
Enter with the star.
So, this is the miracle you meant?
Yes. Among the masked fools, a myth is told. When the Master of Elation climbed the highest boughs of the Tree of Existence, they glimpsed the cold, abhorrent void. The stars turned like machinery, and all meaning yielded to nihility. They gazed further, until they witnessed a newborn fall and cry as if wronged beyond measure. Then they burst out laughing. That crystalline laughter tore through the cold, dead universe, echoing through the realms to this day. Many think the laughter that tore apart the cosmos is just a metaphor. But sadly, it's real. The tavern folks call this thing the echo of primordial laughter. It tore open a spatial rift. They say other tavern branches have this too, in multiple locations. No one knows how many there are, or what their existence means. When we shout into it, there's no echo. Toss in trash, and it merrily swallows it all. No one knows if this thing will keep widening and swallow the tavern whole. Either way, it just sits there, right over there, motionless, grinning at us forever.
Get this divine revelation that Giovanni mentioned.
Just stick your hand in there. It's said, at a turning point of destiny, a fool need only reach into the rift and grasp something. The tavern folks call it the laughter's gift. No one knows what this thing will bring to those who seek it, fortune or otherwise. But one thing's for sure. Your destiny's bound to get much more chaotic. Hey, gray hair. Wanna give it a try?
My hand in there, I guess. With trembling unease, you reach into the gaping fissure. Just pretend it's like the mouth of that Emporian Veraxlio, if you keep telling yourself.
Akivili, have mercy. In Akivili's name, please don't hurt me. My hand doesn't taste good.
Your hand seems to plunge into a soft swirling fluid, and a bizarre screech echoes in your ears, reminding you of an ominous story about a wish-making. Then you sense that you touch something. Angular and blocky, it hurts to hold, with a slight stinging sensation like stepping on a small toy part hidden in the carpet. Oh, I hate that.
Is this? Huh? What's this?
You know for sure you've seen this thing before. Right there in Penacony. The extraordinary experience of fighting alongside the dazzling ninja, aka Rappa, against the Osaru evil ninja flashed through your mind. The answer, like a banana hanging in the sky, compelled you to reveal its origin. It's a mimetic virus banana.
Laughter above, they really answered! But what's their deal giving you another mimetic virus?
Fight virus with virus.
Now I get it. Audiences infected with the Sparxie virus naturally won't be able to resist Sparxie. We'd end up like that soon after breaking into the school. But if we're already infected with another mimetic virus...
Fire with fire!
Well, that changes
Let's
things.
go!
And this banana serves exactly that purpose. To buy us some time to resist. The Elation really has a twisted sense of humor, huh? Alright, let's move.
Who are you
Actual
two?
narrator.
Haven't you heard the rule? Only one fool's allowed in here at a time.
Who am I? Well, just a passing detective and his assistant. Have I been asleep too long? Or has humanity sunk so low they don't even care if they turn into monkeys?
Meanwhile, the ignorant criminals believed they had discovered a treasure that could change their destiny, completely
When'd you fall off the
unaware
mic?
that what they held in their hands could shatter the sanity of the entire world!
Here you go. Back where you belong.
Hey, Mr. N, cut the narration when it's time to fight.
Well, I gotta do something, right? Like this?
Whatever floats your boat. Now, listen up, you three. Put that banana down and walk away, and I'll let bygones be bygones. But if you try anything funny...
If you want to get to them, you'll have to get through these little toys first.
And so somehow coming in clutch.
Are these folks really the Nameless? In all my years, I've never seen the Nameless dealing with mimetic viruses.
Haven't seen this in Penacony.
The real deal. Just some Nameless passing through.
Mr. N, I've got to go after them. You won't be able to keep up with me. Just head home and wait for the news. I swear, I won't let the tragedy that happened to you repeat itself in this world.
I'd like to know what that was.
Oh, over here! This way! Run faster! You don't want to get caught by that guy back there, do you? Yo, sis! Just how many troublemakers did you people manage to tick off when you landed?
Which comes to shove, Senpo's the one we can count on. Didn't you leave already? So, who was that just now?
Good old Senpo came through with top-notch service, saving your lives in the nick of time.
Very convenient, by the way. Very convenient.
Thank you, Mr. Sampo. Now that we're all set, it's time to head to Graphia Academy for the rescue mission. Mr. Sampo, do you know which door in the tavern can get us back to the city the quickest?
Don't know what some of these even are.
You don't even need to ask when it comes to knowing all the secret passages and shortcuts in this tavern. You won't find anyone who can match old Senpo.
Then lead the way.
I love the pixelated graphics for this loading one. Meanwhile, somewhere in Dua Mention City. What are Sunday's Ravens?
Your thoughts tell me that you still have doubts about me. Did you ask to meet here so I could clear up some of your doubts?
Greetings, Lady Yao Guang.
Being able to hear others' thoughts anytime. This tuning ability sure comes in handy.
Compared to the seer strategist's ability to come and go as she pleases, this is nothing but a parlor trick. I've heard that Xianzhou folks are big on etiquette, yet here I am, and you're still playing hide and seek, General. Isn't that a bit discourteous?
Sorry. I have this old problem of suddenly disappearing. It's really something beyond my control. As for the reason, I'm afraid I can't disclose it. Please forgive my rudeness. Or, if you're truly that curious, why not use your tuning and find out?
You know I won't do that. Besides, I couldn't even if I wanted to right now.
Couldn't?
At this moment, the crowd's thoughts are crashing over me like a tidal wave.
When you see a main character amongst a group of NPCs,
I can't block out all this
that
mental
moment
noise.
like,
Just keeping my own thoughts
oh,
from getting
wait,
tangled
they
up in
really
everyone
stand out,
else's
don't
is
they?
hard enough.
I see. So that's why. When you were speaking with Miss Himiko earlier, I accidentally intruded on your private conversation.
My tuning is spiraling out of control. This mask is distorting my abilities.
I see it differently. The loss of control is temporary. That mask is amplifying your power.
Amplifying.
How is this possible? This tuning power is bestowed by the Harmony. How could the Elation meddle with their authority?
Perhaps the Elation simply poured more fuel into this divine authority? In my humble opinion, this mask binds the supplicant to all beings of plain Arcadia, drawing strength from those who share the same path here for your use. That's why you're hearing others' thoughts surge toward you like a tide. Your tuning is steadily expanding, and you've become the center of this melody.
You sure gave me quite the gift, General.
Hairbrush of convenience obtained.
But why would such a precious
I'm
gift
actually
be
gonna
placed
put
on
the
my
thing on
face?
auto so I
I
can
need an
actually brush my
honest
hair.
answer.
You want to know the reason? Didn't I explain it already?
Your reasons about me make sense, but what I really want is your answer about yourself. General of the Yuchue, who sees into the future. Why not wear the mask yourself and personally step into the fray with its power?
Words can deceive, but only tuning lays the truth bare. Mr. Sunday, why not use your enhanced tuning to feel the weight of that answer for yourself?
Well then, pardon my intrusion, Lady Yao Guang.
So this bird on my shoulder is the manifestation of the tuning's resonance?
Exactly. And these symbols I see floating above people's heads would be the wheel and woe signs you mentioned, General?
That's right. To become an Arbiter General, one must undergo 3 ceremonies. The Rainbow Ordainment, the Rainbow's Gaze, and the Bestowal of Spiritus. Only then can one truly take up the mantle and live up to the title. When I was appointed as the Yuchue's General, I was bestowed with the Rainbow Spiritus called Kalachakra Sky Plume, which represents the vision of the hunt among the 7 aspects of the rainbow. A symbol of foresight, verdict, and self-discipline. Thanks to that, I gained the Eye of Ishvara, which allows me to read the flow of destiny. Since the day I arrived on this world, every person I've seen bore a crimson woe sign above their head, without exception. Within days at most, a catastrophic disaster will befall this place.
So, that red glow rising from the edge of the city is...
The blazing light, formed by the convergence of all those woe signs in plain Arcadia.
In that case, General, it's all the more reason for you to wear the mask. Once your sight into the future is strengthened, you won't need to fear the deathly omen in your readings.
Mr. Sunday, have you heard the Diviner's iron law? Never divine the same matter twice.
In Penacony, diviners also warn clients beforehand. You can't ask for another spread just because you dislike the result. There's a reason for that, isn't there?
Divining the future is, in essence, a form of observation and calculation. It's an interference with the future. Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome. A collapsed quantum state. even if that outcome isn't to one's liking. To be honest, when I set out for Plain Arcadia, I had fully intended to personally participate in the Phantasmoon games. But the moment I laid hands on the mask, I understood the consequences of wearing it. Once this miraculous item is donned, the Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kalachakra sky plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions of instances per second.
You're saying that simply by your observation, our future would become fixed.
Indeed, just like how the Wisdom Walker expounded the way of destiny, anchoring the fated moments. If I wore the mask, I would become the noose of Plain Arcadia, and I would personally anchor a destiny that drives us all into a bottomless darkness. We will become locked in a dead end, with not a shred of hope for salvation. Close one. I passed the trial. There's still a sliver of hope in this round.
Now that makes me even more curious. Pardon my bluntness, but the fate of billions in Plain Arcadia never had much to do with you, General. Your encounter with the Express and the IPC was merely a chance meeting. You are a messenger of the Xianzhou. Since you foresaw the omen, that an Arbiter General will fall here, you could have boarded your ship and left at any time. Why choose to stay and help us? To help this world break free of this death trap?
Because I am guided by great compassion. Every life is precious beyond measure. Such diplomatic pleasantries won't fool the former master of Penacony like yourself, would they? Then, how about this reason? The Astral Express has distinguished itself time and again against the destruction, and bears an irreplaceable duty for the future. I can't just sit idly and watch you face annihilation. Give me a break. I really am terrible at all this diplomatic talk. Mr. Sunday, what makes you think that everything I've done is just to save Plain Arcadia?
What?
Weal is where woe lurks. Woe is where weal leads. The good fortune of some often births the ill fate of others, and a dead end for someone may hide an opportunity for another. This treacherous land where life and death turn again and again, where fortune flips to misfortune, is, in my eyes, the perfect board for a game of wits.
A game with whom?
With the gods. Mr. Sunday, have you heard of the Battle of the Fanghu 30 years ago?
I've heard rumors of that war, but not the details. General, are you suggesting Plain Arcadia is now facing dangers just as perilous as the Xianzhou Fanghu was back then?
You got that right. 30 years ago, the Abundance Axis broke our lines and invaded the Fanghu homeland. The abominations awakened a living demonic star, intending to sink the Xianzhou Fanghu. With no other options, the Alliance staked everything on my Junior Soar's plan to operate the astronomical observation device, the Cloud Pier Telescope, to signal the rainbow for aid, using their Lux arrow to strike down the demon star. Whoever operated the Cloud Pier Telescope would not return. It was to be a one-way trip.
So, you're Junior Soar.
You guessed wrong. The one who offered his life was my master, who taught me divination. It was Master Jingtian, then the Yuchui's Master Diviner, and the only high official authorized to operate that device. He accepted his fate and ventured to the Fanghu. Going with him into certain death were Yueyu, the previous Yaoqing general who guarded the Cloudpeer telescope, and the Verdant Knights under her command. I was responsible for assessing the entire plan's feasibility and mending its gaps. I activated the Decalite reflection barrier, calculating and casting lots again and again. I watched as the starlight, representing countless possibilities, flickered within the reflections, faint, wavering, until the vast shadow of a pondering god swallowed them whole. And they vanished into the abyssal dark at the edges of the universe. And in that moment, I understood that I had cemented my master and countless soldiers into an inescapable doom. When the Lux arrow fell, they would perish along with the enemy and that demonic star. All reduced to ashes.
You sacrificed so many comrades just to ensure the enemy's fall?
To Penaconians, that must seem incredibly cruel, right?
As someone born in an era of peace, I have no right to judge. Perhaps the founders of Penacony could understand the necessity.
Cruel or not, it was my duty. And so I had to witness and remember their sacrifice. When I saw the Lux arrow descend, I realized the Xianzhou Alliance had actually directed an Eon's actions. This realization illuminated the mission of my remaining years. In this cold, merciless cosmos, when you're trapped in despair, an Eon's intervention is often the only hope. We are not ants, helpless beneath the celestial spheres as we simply watch the stars turn. Instead, their trails were forged by us, who offered up a portion of our insignificant destiny. Even beings as mighty as the Eons can be pulled by our will.
Is this what you want to do in plain Arcadia?
Indeed. I will seize those starlights of possibility I once buried with my own hands. Just like the Battle of the Fong Hu 30 years ago. An Arbiter General will fall, and an Eon will descend. I will forge the destined death into wagers and game pieces, and invite the god who delights in meddling with destiny to sit at my table. This time, I will invite them into my calculations, to draw a great wheel for the cosmos' future. Mr. Sunday, surely you can understand this mad idea of mine, having once reached the divine throne of order yourself.
Our common ground goes far beyond mad ideas. But I was reviving a god who already lay dead and buried in the infinite dark. General, how can you be sure that the most capricious Eon would be led by your fancy?
Have you heard this myth about the Elation? They say Ahab once climbed to the highest bough of the Tree of Existence. Gazing out, they saw stars turning coldly like machines, and the meaning of everything yielded to nihility. Only the cry of a newborn made them burst into laughter. Mr. Sunday, answer me. Why did Aha laugh?
I think it's because they finally saw an audience arrive at this long, empty stage we call the universe.
Oh, well said. You're way funnier than you look. As divination teaches, heaven creates 49 paths. Humans find the one unseen. We are the greatest variable this blind, mindless universe can produce. The universe and the gods set riddles for us, and we shall give them a surprise. an answer beyond the finality. Ah, looks like it's about time.
Don't tell me you're disappearing without a goodbye again, General.
No. This time, we will set our eyes on the same place and carve a sliver of possibility out of destiny with our own sight.
Could you be talking about the school where Himiko and the others went?
Yes. The crimson light there pierces the sky today, marking it as a locus of woe. The Arcadia's first calamity will erupt there.
I should have asked you to give them a few secret strategies before they left.
Forget it. The stuff in those pouches is all harmless banter anyway. We should let them off the hook.
Banter. Yeah, she admits it. Nose time, nose time.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Full Wish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Poofy.
Poofy.
Hi, everyone. I'm your host, Snowy.
It's been 3 hours since our first supplicant, Miss Sparxie, announced her entry into the Phantasmoon games. The performance she announced to all her fans, SparxieCon, is also about to begin.
How curious! Plain Arcadia's day-night cycle was completely scrambled in ancient times. Graphia Academy's location just happens to be bathed in light. So, in broad daylight, what kind of fireworks show does Miss Sparxie have in store for us?
I wonder.
Who knows? Maybe she'll blow the school sky high in a blaze of fireworks. After all, at the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago, Graphia Academy also.
Hey, Senior, you can't joke about that! Dear viewers, our apologies. Let's move on to news about other supplicants.
According to the Department of Aberration Defense's staff, during a routine inspection of the Phantasmoon courtyard, 2 additional mask shapes manifested on the altar.
In other words, 2 more supplicants have appeared!
That'd be us.
Although none of them have publicly announced entry
Sunday.
into the games yet, the altar's masks mean someone, somewhere, has quietly donned the masks of Elation. As for the 2 masks, Department of Aberration Defense staff describe one as a raccoon and the other as some kind of bird.
A raccoon mask, huh? Hard not to think of the Astro Express that just arrived in plain Arcadia. Will the nameless from the Astro Express join the Phantasmoon Games? I hear they've even invited them to SparxieCon as special guests!
Will it be a miraculous show formed out of the collaboration between supplicants, or a head-to-head showcase between 2 famed contenders?
Countless streamers are already live, broadcasting the scene at the venue. Let's cut to the feed now.
Ah! Look, it's the nameless from the Astral Express!
One girl, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one girl. Welcome to the SparxieCon live broadcast. Dear lovely fans, please be patient. SparxieCon is about to begin.
This horror stream is about to end. Time for you all to log off.
That woman has Miss Sparxie's face. What a pathetic imitation.
What? My face is the original!
Miss Sparxie's face alone is the greatest masterpiece in the world! Everyone should listen to her sweet voice and gaze upon her adorable face!
We shall become Miss Sparxie!
We offer everything to Miss Sparxie.
Sparxicle! 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 Sparxicle!
Ugh! My eyes! I've seen something cursed.
The mimetic virus spread among people is way worse than we imagined. There are walking Sparxie shrooms growing on the ground.
Sparxie shrooms.
I bet we'll all end up with Sparxie...
I see that.
Or rather, Sparkle faces before we can get very far.
Take out the mimetic banana.
Are we really using that? If we don't take down that imposter before the virus hits, we'll all be monkeys in the jungle.
Become a fake of a fake or a carefree monkey. Your call.
On second thought, being assimilated by an imposter doesn't sound that bad.
Enough talk. Eyes on the banana.
Eyes on the banana.
No! Ma'am, a little warning before you stab someone with a banana, please?
Come on. Remember the plan we made at the tavern?
Yes, we dig out the imaginated painting Sparxie hid, then use waves to give Graphia Academy a good banana wash over. But what if that imposter figures it out?
Just try to keep her busy and buy us some time.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Please stay tuned.
Open!
Yoo-hoo! Welcome, dear guests. I've been waiting so long, my phone's about to die.
Charge it then!
Drop the act, my dear Mask. I shouldn't have called you an imposter. That was harsh of me. Come back to Mama's arms. It's not too late. If the Astral Express crew gets involved, they won't be pulling any punches. Of course I get it. Surrendering now would ruin the stage you so carefully set. Total buzzkill, right? So you still don't get it? The worst thing an actor should do is be tied down to one type of role. Standing before you. The loyal friend who's been by your side all along. The masked fool who never played any tricks. She is actually the old mask I have shed.
The real Sparkle?
Haven't I been telling you all this time? She's just an old model.
No wonder the light orb in the tavern didn't react to Sparkle.
For real? That explanation is kinda awesome.
Sparkle for ya.
Look at those expressions on your faces. This is the best opening act for Sparxicon ever! I shed that old mask, and with it, the weak, timid, all too human me. This new me will break free from all shackles, gather my fans' wish power, and stride onto the stage of the Phantasmoon Games! In return for the wish power offered by everyone in the Arcadia, every supplicant must show them what elation truly means. We will demonstrate the elation we desire!
By turning everyone into you? How is that even remotely elating?
There's no coercion involved anywhere in this. It's a simple yes or no. Like scrolling to the bottom of the terms of service. Want attention, talent, quick cash, universal praise? Download the Sparxie virus. Ta-da! Click confirm, and you're set. Is Isn't that exactly what they crave? Elation in 3 minutes flat? Nameless, you're doomed to lose. You can't stop what people desire.
We can't stop their desire. But in this stream, we'll show this Arcadia world another possibility.
What did you just say?
We'll show everyone watching the live stream the elation of the Astral Express.
But I guessed. I'm a supplicant.
You got another mask?
Before Sparxicon begins, the hero of the Express will defeat the villain who tried to spread the virus. And soon, the world will watch it happen live. In their hearts, they'll long for the Trailblaze too. You were never the only option for the audience, Sparxie.
You know why I can't stand heroic stories? You lot always wave the flag of justice, then stomp all over the fun with brute force. The elation has nothing to do with justice, and you haven't won yet.
This interaction,
Ma'am,
though.
gray hair. Don't tell me you forgot the plan. I'll stall her.
He's got to steal the spotlight, huh?
We don't have much time left, do we? I'm trying to give us better odds of winning here. There's one thing I've always wondered. Who's the real Sparkle, and who's just a mask? Shouldn't the last one standing decide that? Then let's settle it, right now! I'll make you the opening firework of Sparxicon!
The opening fight of Sparxicon?
Unbelievable! A girl who looks exactly like Miss Sparxie
Can't
just
even.
rushed in and started throwing punches!
Could she be a high-grade lookalike rival? Looks like when it comes to top-tier V-Streamer wars, the
There's a
fanciest
little
fights are fought the
sweaty hands
old-fashioned way.
kind of falling out of the cloud, too.
I...
Hey, friends! Over
Tom
here!
Nickel.
Look this way!
Is that March's voice?
Over here! Mr. Yang and I are in the art classroom!
While Sparkle keeps her busy, let's regroup with March first.
With most of the Astral family. Which way? Which way? Which way? Which way? Which way? That way. There you go.
Move this platform, and you should be able to get up there.
Balls. Climb, 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 climb. Got it. Did it.
Miss Himeko! Oh, you're finally here.
Goodness, you're okay, Bana.
March, I'm just so happy you're safe, Bana.
After she escaped the school, I figured she'd bring you back. So while Sparxie was away, I found a classroom to hide in. The students around here have been acting weirder and weirder. Good thing my heart is pure and untouched, so her tricks don't work on me. Hold up. Were you two just talking with some weird verbal tick?
We chose to fight poison with Bana.
What? You actually used that Penaconian mimetic virus to counter Sparxie's influence? I don't care if the Express turns into a Sparxie train or a monkey train. I want no part of either.
What about Welt? Is he all right?
Mr. Yang, it's our friends. Come on out.
You look perfectly normal, though. So that Professor Welt she saw in the news...
A bit of acting on my part. Let's not dwell on that right now. Like March, I realized something corrupting our cognition. When I arrived at the school, she even pulled one of my past memories to strengthen the effect. It was pretty frustrating. Luckily, I've dealt with something similar before. I snapped out of the cognition corruption very fast this time. So I decided to keep playing the teacher and hide some students away in secret. So, any idea how to dispel Sparxie's influence? You told March and Welt about the intel you obtained at the tower, and your action plan. Sure, those students took down the wave mural from the central courtyard. Sparxie had them break it into 3 parts: the waves, wooden boats, and the moon. I don't know where they hid the waves and the moon, but I managed to retrieve the wooden boat that was stored in the archive room for the students. Oops.
As expected from Teacher Yang.
We might have a lead on the other 2 painting pieces. Have you seen... Furbo, Nana?
You mean... a Furbo?
We sent a local reporter into the school, but his luck turned sour, Nana. Sparxie caught him red-handed. Before he was taken away, he managed to take a photo of the library. I want to check it out with her.
What about me and Mr. Yang? Now that we have a lead, no way we'll just sit here doing nothing.
Hey, I am thinking... I don't believe there's much left after this point, so I'm gonna continue.
That's the plan. Let us know right away if you find any leads.
Alright.
Himeko, where's the library?
I know the way. I just hope they haven't renovated the academy in the past 15 years.
Give it up!
Give it up.
You outdated model! Shush! Eat my
How did they start fighting in ER?
Ow! What? Darn it! Oh, the Express crew is here!
Please follow my live stream channel.
Please give Miss Sparxie lots of likes.
Clickbait? a shiny thing, but I can't interact with it.
The library's just up ahead. Finally, I can get away from all these live stream obsessed students.
Are you
We're
sure about
here,
that?
Nah.
But I don't see any waves or moon.
Where could it be? Like I'd ever tell you.
Miss Sparxie herself ordered us to guard this place with our lives.
Hey, get that stream running.
Ugh, kids these days. They ignore their studies just to focus on the internet.
I am guilty of this.
As an alum of Graphia Academy, it's my duty, as tradition dictates, to give you all a proper extracurricular lesson. Hey, juniors, ready to roll?
Attack detected. Detonate.
Can't wait anymore.
That hurt.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Da, da, da.
Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
If it works, it works, right? Right.
Sets the seas ablaze! You want to betray me? It all does. So beautiful! Where could they be hiding the landscape painting?
After all, it's an image Nana'd thing. Once sealed in a scroll or something, it'll be a pain to retrieve, Bana. Oh, right. Let's check out that photo Nana the reporter left us. Maybe we can find some clues.
You hear that bookshelf? And then touch the screen.
Where are we now?
This place looks just like any other classroom. But something's off.
Pounds. Don't see too much outside. July 20th, 1984, number 29. Shit. Introduction to the brand new series, Super Leaf Walkers. Man, that's such an old school comic. Sports need erasers. Humans need sleep, and toxic memories need to be forgotten. Notebook on the desk with a sticky note attached to the page of the calendar. 50th anniversary preparations. Purchase streamers, lanterns, student exhibition planning. 84th July 16th.
So this is where they stashed the wave. Did you hear something?
I think I heard someone laughing.
Something's not right. Is there something hidden here?
Marks clean fresh on the side of the blackboard, as if written just today. Arcadian calendar, July 22nd, 1984. On duty. Bell, Foolish.
July 22nd, 1984? Belle? Could this classroom be...
Nick, are you okay?
Senior? You're back!
Belle?
And you are?
But... how is this possible?
It really is you, Senior! You look so different. We almost didn't recognize you. Still, that dashing aura of yours simply can't be obscured. I, and so many of us, we've been here, waiting all this time.
I'm so sorry. I was gone too long. It's unforgivable that I never came back to visit you all.
You apologizing so seriously? That's not like you at all, Senior.
Yeah. After all this time, the least I can do is smile. But all of you are already dead.
Himiko, these students, who are they?
They're the shadows cast by my past regrets. Young lives buried here by a tragic accident.
What?
Oh no, Senior, he's here! That thing is coming!
Wait, what did you just say?
Everyone, hide! We mustn't let that monster find us! Run, Senior! The Herald of Death is back! Go!
What? The classroom door closed, and before you knew it, you were standing in the hallway. Classroom door won't budge an inch, no matter how much force you apply to it. The gap in the door seems to be filled with impenetrable darkness, and you can't see a thing. You hear what sounds like light raindrops gently falling on the window. In the classroom, someone carefully paced around, treading across the sticky floor, like a painter walking on spilled paint scattered all over the ground.
We've got the wave now. Time to regroup with Welt and the others.
But students, aren't there still people trapped inside?
You can't save them. They're already ghosts. It wasn't Sparxie who attacked them, but something far more cruel. And they didn't die in the present, but during a certain twilight 15 years ago. We can't change their fates. However, this definitely isn't some kind of time travel to the past. Someone created this space for unknown reasons, only to reenact before an eyewitness the bloodbath at Graphia Academy from the Phantasmoon games 15 years ago.
Phantasmoon games 15 years ago?
That's right. But that has nothing to do with the enemy we're facing right now. I know you have a lot of questions now. But we'll have time to talk about all this in detail after we deal with Sparxie. Come on. It's time for us to meet up with Welt. He just messaged and said he and March found the missing Furbonana reporter, Bana, and the final landscape painting piece.
Now. Yes, I did.
Get your fist out of my face! Then move your foot first!
Comedic. Very funny.
Good thing we got here in time, or you would have ended up as a target practice dummy.
Beep boop. This Furbo nearly bit the dust. President, you're here! You're gonna give this Furbo some hazard pay, right?
Oh, where's the third landscape paintings piece? The Furbo here said the students put the moon inside the gymnasium.
Wispe called emotes.
Emotes.
Sparxie must have given the moon to one of the emotes to look after.
She really went all out, didn't she? The whole gym's full of moons. Now what?
It's Sparkle or Sparxie. Both are equally just as headache-inducing. All right, everyone. Let's round up these emotes and take a look.
Did you stash the moon somewhere? I pried open its mouth to take a look. Seems this little guy didn't swallow the moon.
The Swiss base suddenly charges against you. The cannonball firing from its chamber. Oh, okay, great. Awesome, cool. Cool. Nice. Did I fight these before?
Can't wait anymore.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Dreams do come true. Etched in your bones.
Set to the sea.
Hit Gallagher.
You want to betray me?
That works too.
Indulge yourselves!
Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
Fight to live! Oh, that sneaky laugh. It probably does know where the moon is hiding. But how are we meant to even reach the thing.
Nice.
The gym. I've missed this. There was a time when I really envied those classmates who could sprint across the field, giving it their all.
Nice. Proud. Cloud, come back here. I'll take that, thank you. Now we can go up. Wait. Didn't. Wait. I'm noticing only now.
Huh? Isn't this Himeko's alma mater too? Aw, don't tell me Himeko was the quiet type who stayed far away from the gym back in school.
Not quite. I'd already graduated by the time I started feeling this way. Due to some circumstances, I went back to my father's school to work.
Heck yeah.
One good jump, and we should be able to reach that emoji.
Miss Sparxie gave it to me to guard! You can't have it!
Oh, look. Stuff. Yeah, I got this stuff. With that, we've got our hands on the third part of the scenery and the moon.
All right. Time to settle the score with Sparxie.
Bat's been itching for some action.
Since Sparxie dared to target the Astral Express, treating us like stepping nanostones in the Phantasmoon games, she had better be ready to become a spoil of war herself. She and I will head to the atrium next, piece the imaginated landscape back together, and help Sparkle take down Sparxie. Welt, March, I'm counting on you to protect the students at the Academy. Dovebrook's waves should suppress the mimetic contamination they're experiencing, but they might panic and run into the combat area. This time, I truly hope no innocent people get hurt during the Phantasmoon games.
Don't worry, Miss Himeko. Mr. Yang and I have got this. You better give that girl a taste of her own medicine for messing with us like some comedy act.
Leave it to me.
What does everyone think? Well, the name. Let's cheer for Miss Sparxie!
Who will emerge victorious? Miss Sparxie or the Astral Express? Stay tuned to
Stay
find out!
tuned. Please, commercial break.
Sparkle
Okay.
and Sparxie are gone. And the students too?
If you think you've got this in the bag, you're in for a rude awakening. Sparxicon hasn't even started!
Time for your Sparxicon grand finale! Because I, the nameless of the Astral Express, will challenge you as a fellow supplicant and crush your elation.
Challenge me? I'd love to fight you.
Hurry up and put the scenery pieces together.
Little sparkles.
That annoying old model has already fallen asleep. Soon, there will only be one sparkle in the world. Or maybe everyone will be one. During my transformation!
I still love this scene. So fun.
The first battle of the Phantasmoon supplement has commenced! Starting. Can't put out this sky full of Sparxies! With an epic, wish power will convert here!
First team is definitely the go-to for this one.
All you detonate.
You want to betray me?
Desk.
Like fire, I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes!
Etched in your bones! Can't wait anymore.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Thank you. Take your position.
I will keep fighting. Here comes the special guest.
Where the heck did she drag me to?
This is more. Emulate in my dance.
Step up, let's see.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
You're so cool.
The mood is set just.
Let the show begin.
Support Sparxie.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Firefly type sense the sea so please.
Still hanging on? Did everyone really take good care of Sparxie?
You're such a good
Life's
person.
like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Oh.
Take your
I just
position.
got the charisma for it.
Let's improvise. Can't wait anymore.
Cyberball, like until everything burns to ashes. This is my fight to live.
The mood is. Let the show begin.
Da-da-da.
Everyone, let's drown her in our spit.
Ew, no.
Defend me, Sparxie.
Good. Ah.
Emulate in my dance.
Go, my little team. Go with
Get
me.
away with a different team up.
Not over.
I definitely did it. Hang on. Alright, I think what we'll try doing instead this way. This should be fine too.
Stream starting.
Would also be a good option.
Can't put out this sky full of Sparxies. Charisma. Which color was here?
Decided to play your ace, huh? How's this taste?
I'll overcome
In the coming days, I shall grant you honor.
I will watch over you and guide you on your path. For tomorrow.
Cyberbully. Here comes the special guest.
Where the heck did she drag me to?
I'm fine.
Do it now, do it now, do it now, do it now, do it now.
The cool flames consume me. Your sun tear the sky.
Support Sparxie.
Feel the skull. Quench the flames with blood. Is that all? Remember agony. I'll never yield to fate. Empty shell.
Still hanging on? Did everyone really take good care of Sparxie?
Quench the flames with blood.
Go, my little team.
Branded with strife.
Cyberbully.
Shatter the cage. So without substance.
Time to mix things up.
Nice, like my friends.
Alright. This up.
Indulge yourselves!
I'll overcome the torment and doubt farewell. For tomorrow!
Step onto the board.
I know.
Go, my little cutie. You defeat it. Your downfall is absolute. Let's shadow the force.
Future will come. Innumerable core flames consume me. Your sun tear the sky.
That hurt.
The flames are not strong. Empty shell. Quench the flames with blood. Is that all? Remember agony.
Support spectacle.
I'll never hail the new dawn. Your sun tear the sky.
Tiger bully. Go, my little cutie.
Quench the flames with blood. Brand it with strife.
I'm gonna quit. I understand. Everyone did their best.
Not everyone wants to be you. I'll show them my elation.
Easy.
Sparxie isn't over yet.
Stop her! She's trying to escape into the crowd!
No need to panic, you two. Sunday will share my vision with you. Let my eye of Ishvara see through it all. Weal and woe, clear as day.
Voice.
I see where the culprit is. On you.
Yeet! Yeet!
Are you okay?
Where did everyone go?
Look over here.
General Yao Guang? Am I seeing things?
We're just attuned to each other, that's all. Oh, feeling dizzy? Don't worry, it's just a minor side effect. When I first opened my eyes, I couldn't even conduct basic self-care for nearly a month. Don't.
Thank you, General. By the way, above your head...
Can you see the sign above my head?
Keeps changing.
So, whether it brings weal or woe, whether it changes or not, please keep this secret safe from me. Don't let me know, and don't let anyone else, okay?
Sunday is your sign?
I'm afraid not. As an observer, your gaze reaches far deeper than his.
For me?
Hey, I went out of my way to help you here. Can't you give me a discount? Consider it good karma.
Afraid of.
In that fleeting moment, your eyes gained insight into my destiny. For those who wish to defy their own destiny, the best approach is to avoid gazing too long into fate, especially not letting powerful observers do so. Now that you know the reason, surely you'll do me this small favor and keep this secret?
If I let it slip.
If you dare to spill the secret, I'll tell everyone all about your true identity. You're a former Stellaron hunter, aren't you? Oh, just imagine the chain reaction that would cause.
Is that it?
I don't even want to think about it.
My understanding, we
Doesn't
don't
this feel like the opening
have
scene
a
of a
full
comedy?
memory of
Two
these
people
Elrond
who barely
hunters,
know each
except
other,
for what,
yet they're
like,
keeping each other's
for
destiny
example,
a
what
secret.
Kafka has told us versus what Blade has once
I
told
guess you could
us.
say we're now partners in fate. No surprise
Okay,
there.
welcome to Xianzhou.
After all, both comedy and fortune-telling thrive on unexpected twists and turns of fate, don't they? All right, looks like the side effects have worn off. Time for us to say goodbye.
And you? Are you okay?
What just happened?
I was so confused. I couldn't see a thing. All I remember is Sparxie and the Nameless got into a fight.
I saw everything. The Nameless from the Express smashed Sparxie right into the wall with...
That was such an epic fight, as expected from a cosmic hero. That was...
Astral Express! Astral Express! Astral Express! Astral Express!
Looks like the students have all recovered from the contamination.
Did they recover?
Let's go with it. That's...
Sparxie probably didn't expect that the first miracle of the Phantasmoon games wouldn't be everyone becomes her, but the Express hero defeats the villain spreading the virus. Compared to a streamer reflecting people's desires, the fearless trailblazer of the Astral Express is more of an attention grabber.
What should we do with Sparxie?
Show mercy. Or don't. No, I'm just kidding. Lower
The
your
fact we
bat.
were about to go at her.
The audience in this Arcadia doesn't go easy on losers at the games. She'll lose her wish power soon enough, and the Sparxie virus will fizzle out. You can hand her over to the Department of Aberration Defense for imprisonment, or set her free. As a supplicant who's become the focus of all, I'm sure you've already made your decision, right?
When she absorbed me, I thought it was all over. Thankfully, Gray Hair, you won this one. 1 point for the Trailblaze.
What's the mask?
Who knows? But come on, doesn't that sound insanely cool? I'm totally adding this to Miss Sparkle's 132 origin stories. Maybe
guessing it was
we're
31
all just
before.
masks that someone else has shed.
Everyone won't send assassins after me, right?
The tavern? They might kick up a fuss about Sparxie's defeat for a few days. Maybe some foolish hotheads might even come knocking to fight you. But trust me, give it a couple days and the tavern will act like none of it ever happened.
What's your plan now?
If I really am a mask, then naturally I should return to my wearer's face. But if I'm not, then maybe I need to reclaim the mask I've lost.
I understand.
Finish her.
So, Victor, here to claim your prize? Very well. Sparxicle has no objections to that. So what'll it be? Gonna hand me off to the Department of Aberration Defense? Lock me up as a hardened criminal? But knowing you, you're not that heartless, are you? Or maybe you want to take away my streaming account as punishment. I'll livestream 24/7 and sing praises of your valor.
Your mask.
All right. Let what belongs to the Graphia family return to the Graphia family. But don't let this little win get to your head. You've still got a long, long way to go before you meet the laughter. We can keep working together. Better to have a friend at the Phantasmoon Games than another enemy, right? What? No parting words?
I'm letting Sparkle decide your fate.
How do you like this ending, Sparxicle? Old model. You and your powerful supporters won this one. I've got no comeback. As a mask, what do you plan to do with your original self? Who's the mask and who's the original? Shouldn't that be decided by the one left standing? Your plan is finished. Your elation has been eliminated. You're the one who should be called the old model. That elation isn't mine. It's the elation everyone chose. And besides, wasn't it your idea in the first place? What? You told me to leave you behind. You also told me to take the idea and its relevant memories and go chase my dream. That's totally something Miss Sparkle would do. How do you like this ending, Sparkle? How does that joke go again? Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left?
I'm enjoying this. I'm confused.
But take the fool out of a masked fool, and all that's left is the mask. Come on, Sparkle. Time to end this little charade. No show is complete without a curtain call. Shall we become one at last? Bang! Ladies and gentlemen, are you having fun? A friendly reminder from Miss Sparkle. Don't underestimate the Phantasmoon Games. You won't get another opening act as spectacular as this Sparxicon, you know.
After the toy gun went off, Sparkle and Sparxie were no longer there.
Sparxie! No. Sparkle? Which one is which?
Perhaps it was just a masked fool, playing a harmless trick under the watchful eyes of the gods. Or maybe she just wanted to remind us that the elation in plain Arcadia has become something even the gods no longer recognize. In any case, everything here has come to an end. We should move on and unravel the next plot.
Every classroom?
Indeed. I want to investigate and find out who exactly created that place and why. Let me know when you're ready to head out.
Go now. Retrace your stats back to that eerie Twilight classroom.
This place... it's like nothing ever happened. The ghosts are gone.
What exactly happened back then?
"15 years ago, during the last Phantasmoon Games, I participated as a supplicant. I once believed that all it took for a supplicant to win was to show the people a magnificent miracle. And then I'd have an audience with the Eon of Elation. How foolish. How naive I was. Not everyone wants to obtain everyone's wish power in a positive way. On July 22nd, year 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, a supplicant harboring immense malice stepped into Graphia Academy. He slaughtered 22 students who had stayed behind after school, then went on to Dovebrook District, where 146 innocent civilians were either killed or wounded. That killer moved like a deranged artist, leaving corpses, imprinting his signature mark. The Bloody Bloom. The media dubbed him the Herald of Death.
It was a tragedy that the world could not forget. The Phantasmoon games of that year came to be remembered as the Blood-Stained games. So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave where she was laid to rest. Her name was Himeko.
What?
Forgive me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ryusuke, the current dean of Graphia Academy. So, this lady who bears her name, who exactly are you?
15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Phantasmoon games, my father wasn't with me. Even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, my father was still off somewhere, wandering the cosmos. Strictly speaking, ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been as thin as the air in space. So, I would ask you, who bears his name? Who exactly are you?
I would really, really love to know myself as this legal agent.
Welcome back to the Arcadian Morning Report Special Edition. We continue to bring you updates on the Phantasmoon games.
The SparxieCon hosted by Supplicant Sparxie came to an abrupt end less than an hour after it began.
Under the watchful eyes of the entire network, the Nameless from the Astral Express went head-to-head with streamer Sparxie in a spectacular showdown. Unbelievable! I used to think all of the Trailblazers fight scenes in director Rekka's latest film, Holy Grail Stay Night, were just
Do you think
special
we'll get to
effects.
see him again,
Turns
come
out
to think
she's
of it?
got real moves.
We'll continue
I miss
following
Mr.
the
Rekka.
Astro Express's activities and bring you...
Breaking news! Around 4 p.m. today, the Security Bureau uncovered multiple corpses at the Sinwish Syndicate's headquarters in Dovebrook District. Initial reports suggest violent infighting among gang members as the cause.
Uh-oh.
Even more shocking, an IPC employee was found dead at the scene. According to the investigation, the victim was identified as... Lyndon Scott.
Lyndon Scott, age 34. Field operative in the Strategic Investment Department. Ring any bells, Mr. Ashvale?
Really want to point out that, dude, it's bullied. Yeah. Yeah. But
Never heard of him.
did they really?
What was someone from the IPC doing here?
Word is, the Sinwish Syndicate recently got hold of a mask. Maybe Mr. Scott came to negotiate for the Phantasmoon games and got caught in the fallout. Apologies for interrupting your work, Mr. Ashvale.
Wouldn't call it an interruption. The mess at Graphia Academy cleared itself up. But this...
Initial assessment, 33 Sinwish Syndicate members. Leader Polwave included, along with second-in-command Costide, were murdered in the same time frame.
Costide.
The victims show clear signs of trauma and fractures, along with massive blood loss. Exact cause of death still pending further autopsy.
These stylized handprints. We both know what they mean. Bloody Bloom. Only one person ever used that as their calling card. The Herald of Death is back.
Your suspicion isn't without merit, but that guy was executed 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
Executed? Who witnessed
Even though
it?
the whole thing
Was the
happened.
execution broadcast to the public? Who can prove he's dead? Who's to say you didn't let him out to rig this entire game?
You've heard the rule, haven't you? No one can enter the Phantasmoon games twice. So let me give you a piece of advice. Don't let rage gnaw away at your reason. It's bad for your health. The case's info is in the dossier. Get to work. The Department of Aberration Defense isn't paying us to bum around,
Now seen this for the second time now, because, like I said,
Rage sparked quietly in the
I
detective's
kinda
chest, and not
got
even
too
the
into it
wind
on my
from
main
Dove
accounts,
Brook
but I
could
got impatient.
dispel the metallic
But
tang of blood clinging
it's-
to his nose.
I don't want to believe Scott is actually gone. Yeah? Because A, he's definitely one of my favorite characters to pick on, and B, he didn't deserve that. Y'all, the amount of denial I was in, crazy, first of all. Moment of silence for Scott.
When he first heard the Sinwish Syndicate had obtained the mask, a grim premonition stirred within him, but he never expected it to be the omen of a friend's death.
Mr. N, he's no longer with us. Now he's just a body, another nameless casualty buried beneath a headline. People
Just
only
sleep at
care about
night,
the
I
stars
guess.
twinkling above, about the epic tales of the eternal conflicts among the cosmos's great figures. Compared to all that, who would mourn a small-time thug from a petty gang?
What should we do next?
I've been slacking off for far too long. It's time to make a choice.
Good choice. Make one.
Mr. Ashvale, if you're calling now, may I assume you've accepted my offer?
You are right, Miss Pearl. I'll join the games. Assuming you still need me, of course.
My offer still stands. Just like 15 years ago, the same omen returns. There are signs the Phantasmoon games are spiraling out of control again. Ashvale. I ask for your strength to steer these Ionic games back on course.
All I have to offer is a heart set on revenge.
Today, 33 citizens of Plain Arcadia and 1 IPC colleague perished under mysterious circumstances. Someone is imitating the Herald of Death's methods, attempting to interfere with the games. Only victory
Or is it
can
the
bring
afterlife?
solace to the fallen.
That is the question.
No. What consoles the dead is only justice.
What's the matter? Found a better candidate? Don't I even make the short list?
This is a game shaped by the most capricious Eon. Surprises and twists are its very nature. It's only right I choose the strongest players. Even so, I have to ask, what makes you so sure that I'd hire a wanted criminal to fight in the Phantasmoon games, instead of tossing you into an IPC cell?
Throw me in prison? But the Strategic Investment Department in Penacony clearly extended an olive branch to us Stellaron hunters. No? Changed your minds already? You suits sure turn faster than a page in a paperback. So let's cut the fluff. Give me a mask. Call it your first strategic investment in us. What do you say?
Understanding comes first, then the investment. Tell me, how do you plan to earn my trust?
Apologies in advance. Before I came to meet you, I broke into your collection room. I know what you've been working on. Imaginate. Tell me, have you heard of Zero? Greatest hacker and most feared player in all of Punk Lord?
Some say she's an emanator of Elation, while others say she enters the Dark Zone created by Mythos, as if it were her own backyard. She caused Punk Lord's data meltdown, and infected IPC branches in 28 segmenta, isolating them from each other. Most information about Zero is half true, half false, much like the rumors surrounding you Stellaron hunters. But one thing is certain. Zero suffered a major downfall, and is now a prisoner of the IPC.
It's obvious she left a deep impression on you. Traumatic, even. In that case, you should also know that ether editing and imagenesis stem from the same technological source. Or art.
I know. I've studied it.
Huh. How could I forget? You stole Zero's tech to make that lousy cash grab game Ethereum Wars. Of course, you'd know all this. But you corporate moneybags will never comprehend it. The fleeting, ever-changing power of the Elation. Zero once tampered with a parameter of reality, creating an independent realm that belonged solely to her. Just like that other one.
Just like Graphia. Are you willing to trade the secrets of imagenesis?
I can think about it.
Deduction. You may be lying. I've heard that those who join the Stellaron Hunters have long since abandoned the path they once walked.
Who knows? You're in the Arcadia of Elation. Wouldn't it be a waste not to test your luck?
Deal, Ether Hacker. And to seal it with confidence, let me show you a little trick of the trade.
A hacking trick?
Not exactly professional. Negotiating while soaked in a bathtub. I took one of your data slices. This will help us have a more honest conversation.
How did you do that?
Because I've studied you.
including that cyber battle between you and that genius Schoolum. I even logged into all 76 of those banned accounts. I scattered just enough data breadcrumbs online for you to sniff out, leading you to the Ashen Detective. I even let you stroll through my collection room to explore as you pleased. Miss Silverwolf, a word of advice. Don't treat that mask like some 10 Stonehearts investment in a Stellaron hunter. Just think of this deal as something private between you and me.
Dun, 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 dun. Meanwhile, in Phantasmoon Courtyard. 1, 2, 3. Treasure chest? There's a bunch of the masks now.
What the heck? I just blinked and suddenly half the supplicants are wearing masks?
Huh?
I was hoping the show would get better.
This is
streamers clashing with cosmic heroes. A flashy brawl without anyone getting hurt. Wouldn't that have been nice? But now we've got a crow, a shell, a cat, a wolf? How many more mystery guests are crashing the stage? And this thing? When did it sneak in?
Is it?
In the end, everything always spirals into the abyss.
The hearse, maybe?
But you're the rare exception. Your first battle wasn't bad for a greenhorn protagonist. Since you came out on top, let's wipe the slate clean on that doom-filled oath. Who knows if the owners of those masks will become your friends or opponents? Or maybe one of them will bring about that terrifying future I saw in my dreams. Little one, how'd you find your way here? The supplicants in this Phantasmoon games really caught me by surprise.
Why don't those people in the
And we're done! Interlude! Stay tuned to find out what happens next in the upcoming installments. So, Sparxie and Huion go beyond the express.
I will walk to the end with all your wills.
Just out of the way. Hey. What's this one? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I'm actually gonna skip this part, to be fair. We'll get this part out of the way for now. I know who you all are, that's okay. Moments. Hit me too. Oh! Got 30. There's 60 jades. I can wait. Additional 50. What's this? Oh, hey! Now I can find the chests easier. Nice. Alright, so... That said... We have completed the 4.0 story! Cheers! Kamvas! Wait, no, that's the wrong one. What was it? Yatta! We did it! Alright. With that said, and done. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I hope you That's not the right word. Thank you everyone for coming to hang out with me. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, feel free to follow, subscribe, whatever else you might do. And as always, until next time everybody, ciao!